Hi everybody, I'm Ryan, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 most played cards in Pioneer. Maybe I own them. Maybe I don't. Let's find out. The 5th most played card is Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Fable of the Mirror Breaker is a 3-mana saga. Its first chapter is create a 2/2 red goblin shaman creature token. Whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token. Its second chapter is you can discard up to 2 cards if you do draw that many cards. And its third chapter is exile the saga, then return to the battlefield transformed. Under your control, it transforms into Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, which is a 2-mana creature that has the ability to pay 1 mana and tap it to create a token that's a copy of another target non-legendary creature you control. Except it has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. This card is incredible. This card is a threat that can ramp in the first chapter. It's card selection in the second chapter. And in the third chapter is pretty must answer because often it's played against cards that you're either drawing more cards, killing stuff on a stick like with Blood Scythe Harvester or whatever. It is so good. It's currently just over $9 right now on tabletop, and on Magic Online, it's about 8.5 tickets. It's played primarily in Rakdos midrange.
Quite a good harvest of the blood tithe. Isn't that right? Little vampire babies. You sucked the soul out of me.
Jund Sacrifice.
Hey! My little cauldron familiar, come back! Alright, you ready to win a tournament? I have bad news for you.
The 4th most played card in Pioneer is Unlicensed Hearse. Unlicensed Hearse is a 2-mana artifact, star. It's a vehicle. You can tap it, exile 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Unlicensed Hearse power and toughness are equal to the number of cards exiled with it, and you can crew it for 2 mana. Currently, it's $1 in tabletop, and in MTGO, it's like 64.64 tickets. It's mostly played in Rakdos midrange, Mardu Greasefang, Jund Sacrifice. This card's played in so many decks, mostly because it's an artifact that gives graveyard hate. So if you're not playing colors that have decent graveyard hate, you can just play this card, and also it's a late game threat. The 3rd most played card in Pioneer is Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is a 1-mana sorcery. Target player reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards a card and you lose 2 life. Currently in tabletop is about $7, and on Magic Online is just over 4 tickets. It's mostly played in Rakdos midrange and Jund Sacrifice. This card is just so incredibly powerful, being able to tear apart their opponent's hand in the early turns, take out things that are super relevant against you, and just win the game. The 2nd most popular card in Pioneer's Fatal Push. It's a 1-mana instant. Destroy target creature if its mana value is 2 or less, and it has Revolt. Destroy that creature if its mana value 4 or less if a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn. That part really doesn't matter most of the time, but, you know, it's reasonably easy to trigger that with Fatal Push. This is maybe the best removal spell in Pioneer and Modern. It's a pretty unconditional removal. Currently, this uncommon is about $1.35 in tabletop and literally 5 cents worth of tickets on Magic Online. Mostly played in Rakdos midrange, Jund Sacrifice, and Dimir aggro in Pioneer. It's just so incredibly good. But the most played card in Pioneer is Torch the Tower, a common. It's a 1-red instant with bargain, meaning you can sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as you cast it. It deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If the spell was bargained, instead it deals 3 damage to that permanent, and you scry 1. If a permanent dealt damage by Torch the Tower would die this turn, exile it instead. So this is very good against the red decks because 1-mana removal that kills almost everything in the deck. And it's exile removal, so Heartfire Hero doesn't trigger. And also it's really good against Phoenix.
I'm a Phoenix, get it?
Currently in tabletop, it's about $1.60, and on MTGO, it's about 3 cents worth of tickets. It's mostly played in mono red aggro. For those nasty mirror matches. Rakdos midrange, Is It Phoenix, Jund Sacrifice, Mardu Greasefang, played in so many different decks. But one takeaway I have from all of this is too much Rakdos midrange, because Rakdos midrange is like plays all these cards. I don't think that's a coincidence. But if you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Check me out on social medias. Links are above me and in the description, in fact. I'll see you next time. Bye.